if I do something, no, I'ma just do me. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it? Yeah, yeah, hey. We just go on with the feeling. Got the stars and the floor and the ceiling. Young nigga with a million. Young nigga big building. Baby girl, how you feeling? All this I did for you and the children. Now they know who the real is. Now they know what is real is. Explosion, we floating, arms open. My ex-bitch left me broken. I open my heart to you. Explosion, we floating, arms open. My ex-bitch left me broken. I open my heart to you. It's deeper than love, deeper than rap. It's deeper than lust, deeper than that. The flow is insane, flying the cap. The yin and the yang, how I adapt. You know I'm flame, y'all niggas cap. They made y'all lame, high surpassing. I'm walking through clean rites of passage. Chanel on my bitch like she a
done for you, you probably never said. The accusations you assume is led your heart astray. And if I'm wrong, the truth will love myself instead. But if I'm wrong, I hope your love will still be there. This shit get deeper and deeper. And I feel like I love wasn't equal, but I still love the guys that love how you people. I made mistakes, you made mistakes, like what's the difference, huh? My shit was truly a mistake, it was intentional. Don't ask what my intentions are.
We just go on with the feeling. Got the stars and the floor and the ceiling. Young nigga with a million. Young nigga big building. Baby girl, how you feeling? All this I did for you and the children. Now they know who the real is. Now they know what is real is. Explosion. All right. Thank you for joining the Esoteric Huddle. Time out. It's Kelcito, the spirit coach, getting you in shape and form for the new age of Aquarius, okay? And today we're going to get into Mercury and Pisces, you know what I'm saying? Because Mercury slid into Pisces, you know what I'm saying, a couple days ago or so, you know. I think it's probably, let me see, we can actually figure this out right now. How many degrees is Mercury in Pisces right now? About 5 degrees, Mercury and Pisces. So we fully in there. We passed the 3 degrees cusp of it. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about what Mercury and Pisces. This is loss of logic. Okay? All of our logic, you know what I'm saying? All of our analyzation, you know what I'm saying? All of our things that make shit make sense in our life, you know what I'm saying? You know, all that communication, you know what I'm saying? Our travel, you know, it's going to be stuck in a hard place where it don't like to be. It's in Pisces. So, you know what I'm saying, this is opposite where it's like to be in Virgo, you know what I'm saying? So, what is Mercury? You know what I'm saying? This is thinking, analyzing, logic, and communication. And it's in Pisces, which is mutable water, being mutable to your own and others' emotions and feelings. Okay, so this puts Mercury 180 degrees from where it likes to be in Virgo. So, you know what I'm saying, we kind of away mentally from where we like to be. You know what I'm saying? We like to be, you know, Mercury like to be ahead of itself. Mercury like to be fast. You know what I'm saying? Mercury is one of the fastest moving bodies of water we got, celestial bodies we got. So, you know what I'm saying? This puts it in a 180 degree angle when it's in Virgo because they don't like to be there. Shout out Kia Bia for joining the live. Your third. All right? So, you know, instead of communicating what we are working on, as far as, Mercury being in Pisces, and where it likes to be in where it likes to be at. See, I'm getting that shit. I'm getting hit with the goddamn energy already. Goddamn Mercury and Pisces. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Loss of logic. That's what we're gonna be dealing with. Loss of logic. Okay? Loss of being able to travel efficiently. You know what I'm saying? Mercury does not like being in Pisces. I'll repeat that, okay? So we gonna, you know what I'm saying, all the little logic and shit we got, you might as well toss that up. It's almost like being in the Mercury retrograde. Great. At this point, you know what I'm saying, it's like being in the Mercury retrograde. Lost the fucking logic. Why does this make sense? You can't really make sense out of it because Mercury is in Pisces. Okay. So, instead of communicating what we are working on and making logical sense of that, we're going to be communicating faith, you know what I'm saying, experiences. We're going to be communicating faith experiences backed by dreams of and imagination. So this is the loss of the mind. You know what I'm saying? This is the loss of the mind. Mercury and Pisces, we're going to be lost in a motherfucking sauce. Okay? You know what I'm saying? That's like, you know, you got to think of Mercury. Mercury is air and earth based. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, Mercury likes to be free and flowing, and also in a space where it can communicate with itself, aka Virgo, you know what I'm saying, work and communicate and connect dots and the details and fast and fucking, you know what I'm saying, that type of shit. And then Mercury also just likes communicating and being free and letting you fly, you know what I'm saying. So shout out to the Geminis and the Virgos, because if you're the Gemini, you're the masculine side of the motherfucking Mercury, you know what I'm saying, where you like to communicate, you like to think and communicate, you like to analyze shit and compute and communicate. And then if you the fucking the feminine side of Mercury, which is Virgo, you know what I'm saying, you hone in on that, you kind of communicate, make sense, make shit earth and practical and focused and shit, like, so, like, you know what I'm saying, how y'all Virgos y'all try to get very perfect with the shit. But since this Mercury is 180 degrees, aka on the opposite side of where it likes to be at in Pisces, you get what I'm saying, we're dealing with a different mutable. We're dealing with it in water now. So all that is kind of watered down. All of that is kind of motherfucking more so dealing with the emotions and shit. You know what I'm saying? We might even think our thoughts are the emotions and shit. You know what I'm saying? So every thought you gonna be able to feel at this point. You know what I'm saying? In some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Now, depending on how aware you are of that, that's upon you. You know what I'm saying? So based on what house you got Mercury in, this is where someone is going to come and communicate something to you that make you lose your mind or logic. You know what I'm saying? And when I say lose your mind, I ain't talking about as deep as y'all may be thinking. I'm talking about it. Losing your mind could be as simple as you losing a logical reason, a logical meaning, or a logical or a way to compute why you did something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, why did I just do that? That's kind of losing your mind, because, you know what I'm saying, your mind is usually supposed to be under your control, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes we let other things take control of our minds, you know what I'm saying, aka our feelings and our emotions and our desires and shit, you know what I'm saying? But with Mercury here, you know what I'm saying, Mercury, you know, represents the intellect and the mind and shit like that, you know. Also the moon for the most part, but you know what I'm saying, for the most part, you know, Mercury kind of represents that for us, you know. So that's how we play out with that. Okay, so you know, so based on what house you got this in, this is where somebody gonna come and communicate your mind. I mean, this is the area of life that you might lose your mind or lose your logical sense of doing something or connecting with something. All right, so we're gonna go through the houses real quick, and also we're gonna break down the other astrology that we got right now. Before actually we get into that Mercury shit, let's break down what we got going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Because what we got going on right now is Moon in Gemini, and we got the Sun in Pisces, cusping Aries. So this is communicating with dreams. So we all gonna be communicating with our dreams. You know what I'm saying? Our illusions, our imagination. You know what I'm saying? What we believe in and shit, and what we believe to be, you know what I'm saying, real in any way, shape, or form. So all our thoughts are gonna look like feelings that we need to. All of our thoughts are gonna look like feelings, and because it's on a little cusp and shit, you know what I'm saying, aka cusp and Aries, you know, all of our thoughts are gonna look like feelings that we need to initiate and do something new with. So we got this whole new feeling and shit like that based on this, you know what I'm saying, this Aries. Also, Happy New Year to, you know what I'm saying, to all the motherfuckers into astrology. If you into astrology, then you know this is the real New Year. You know what I'm saying, when Aries go into the spring solstice. You know what I'm saying? The spring, is it spring equinox or is the spring solstice? I don't know. I gotta check the terminology and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really do good with keeping up with words and shit, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying? We got the motherfucking, we got the Sun cusp in Pisces, and so this is the 29th degree. You know what I'm saying? And so we on the last leg of this fucking year, if you want to be real, you know what I'm saying? Spring, if you think about spring, that's birth, you know what I'm saying? If you think about spring, that's birth, you know what I'm saying? That's when things get birthed. If you think about summer, you know what I'm saying? I mean, spring, what we got? Spring, Summer, and then summer, that's life and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fall, that's falling towards death. You know what I'm saying? AKA winter. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know, that's how, you know, we can look at the seasons and shit. We can look outside and that can tell us that already. But, you know, we about to go into real spring to the point where, you know what I'm saying, we're about to really get into the season where we start seeing birth and the birth of new things. Okay, but so right now we got the moon in Gemini and the sun in Pisces cusping Aries, okay? And so, you know what I'm saying, we're going to be communicating with our dreams, you know what I'm saying, communicating with our dreams. So that's like me right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm communicating with my dreams. I'm making waves and shit, you know what I'm saying? But with that Aries, I'm making waves by my own self. You know what I'm saying? I'm making waves by my own self. And also on a spiritual level, you get what I'm saying, on a spiritual level. On a faith level, on a wisdom level, on a level, and also we're gonna add a little bit of individuality to that. You know what I'm saying? Due to the sun cusping Aries, and we're gonna have a little personal intention and personal passion and personal goal behind it. So give a fuck about anybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's what all of us doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Being mutable to our own other ways of thinking, aka moon, responding in that way. You know what I'm saying? That's how we're responding on a thinking level, you know what I'm saying? But how it looks is, you know what I'm saying, it may look like your faith, it may look like your illusions, you know what I'm saying, backed and supported by, you know what I'm saying, you having an intention, you having a passion, a goal behind that to actually reach. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what we're doing, you know, when we're doing that. All right, now we're gonna run down the moon alignments, and then we're gonna jump right back into Mercury and Pisces, so that you can know your house for what you got to do. So, all right. So first we got Moon square Mercury. This is learning how to feel about what we communicate. So we may be uneasy about what we communicate based on you saying all of our minds feeling like we playing catch up. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like air. You know, air brings water. You know what I'm saying? It makes water. If you think about air, air like to travel. Water is a little bit more dense, you know what I'm saying, than air likes to be. Air likes to be a little flighty, a little floaty and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So when Mercury is in Pisces and we got the moon in Gemini, you know what I'm saying, squaring that, this is learning how to feel about what we communicate, because this is the other mutable sign. So we may be uneasy about what we communicate due to, you know what I'm saying, all of our mind playing catch up with Mercury not like being in Pisces. You know what I'm saying? All right, then we got Moon conjunct Mars. Moon square Venus first. This is learning about our values. So we all gonna be learning about what we value at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Why should we value who we value? You know what I'm saying? In a way of, you know, analyzing what we value. Then we got Moon square Moon conjunct Mars. This is passion versus feelings. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? We all feel the passion based on this conjunction. We all feel passionate in a way, but you know, it's like also, you know, Mars really don't fuck with the moon like that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's another, you know what I'm saying, feeling that tries to put that fire out from Mars and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we kind of want to be in our own space, but, you know, for the most part, we're going to feel the need to, like, react or respond to so much, and that's going to cause a misunderstanding with that conjunction between Moon and Mars. Then we got Moon trine Jupiter, so this is gift to communicate wisely, you know what I'm saying? So this is gift to communicate our wisdom, you know, trine is a gift, you know what I'm saying? So we got the gift to communicate our wisdom when it comes to what we experienced and shit like that. Then we got Moon square Neptune. Moon trine Saturn, this is gift to stand on your feelings. So, you know, Moon trine Saturn, so this is gift to stand on your feelings. So we're going to have the gift to actually stand on what we feel at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Walk on water and not go into the water. You know what I'm saying? You can actually walk on water. You know, we got the gift to stand on our feelings. All right, then we got Moon square Neptune. This is learning about the illusion. So we all learning about the illusion at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Learning about what's fake and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you could be learning that you was the illusion at the moment. Moon conjunct Pluto. This is misunderstanding transformation. Okay? So we're going to be in the dark going brazy a little bit. I love you, boss baby Jake. Yeah, so Moon conjunct Pluto, this is misunderstanding the transformation. So we may misunderstand what to transform at the moment or how to actually transform it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. All right. So we just did that wrap up. Now let's get into this. Let's get into this Mercury and Pisces again. You know what I'm saying? Before we end this out. So Mercury and Pisces, this is loss of logic. You know what I'm saying? It's 180 degrees from where it likes to be in Virgo. So you know what I'm saying? We're gonna feel the need Mercury is gonna feel it like it's lost, like it's like not where it likes to be. Like it gotta work hard and it ain't home. You know what I'm saying? So this, you know, so with this, Mercury gonna feel like, damn, where the fuck am I at? So this is why, like, about loss of logic. That's the only way I can explain it to y'all in 3D terms. Okay, and then we got all right, so yeah, let's get to these motherfucking houses for the most part. So first, if you got Mercury transit in your first house in Pisces, if you got Pisces in your first house, this is personal loss of logic. So you may attract people in your personal life or affairs that make you feel like what you're doing is not connected. Or you might lose the sense of your personal logic, you know what I'm saying, and start communicating too much personal shit with others, okay? Because you got Aries right. You got Aries, I gotta finish this. You got Aries, the first house, which is right before Pisces. Wait. You got, what's the first house? Yeah, right. They right before each other. So you got Pisces is the 12th house, and you got Aries being the first house. So this is personal loss of logic because, you know what I'm saying, the way you do your personal issues and the way the personal people things play out in your life, you know what I'm saying, is Piscean like, you know what I'm saying, and those are like right next to each other and shit like that. So they don't really like being. I mean, so that's like a. So with that being said, since it's right next to each other, the way you communicate with your Piscean energy, you know what I'm saying, due to having Pisces in your first house, is gonna be like the personal shit you communicate, it looks like is more so unconnected. You know what I'm saying? I mean, or it looks like you connected a little bit more with your emotions or dreams. So it's gonna make you lose like your personal. It's gonna make you lose like your personal space, which the first house likes to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? For the most, it likes to communicate, but it's disconnected. So it's like a little tricky. You gotta understand this shit, but that's how it's gonna play out if you got Pisces in the first house. So this is personal loss of logic. Okay, like I said, you may attract people in your personal life or affairs that make you feel like what you're doing isn't connected, or you might lose your personal sense of logic and start communicating too much of your personal shit with others in your life, which people don't like. I mean, which Aries like, it don't like to do that. You know what I'm saying? It don't really like connecting and shit like that. And so you might lose your personal sense of logic by communicating. Anyway, let's get to the second house. I feel like I explained that shit pretty good. Second house, this is communicating values. So someone you value is going to communicate things that you value at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Things that sound good. You know what I'm saying? Tell me something good. That's that type of vibe you got. It may give you the emotional connection that your heart been yearning for, which can lighten your load, and you can actually come with some new mindset about your values. You know what I'm saying? And actually loosen you up. You know, as a Pisces in the second house. All right, let's get to third house. Third house. This is loss of logic with friends or connecting with friends more or things in your surroundings. So you might start adding a lot of more meanings and reasonings to the people in your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? But more so, for the most part, this is loss of logic with friends because, you know what I'm saying, Mercury is away there. So it ain't gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? That you might just want to connect with them more based off this Pisces and based off you thinking that's the right thing to do, because your thinking is gonna be kind of fucked up. But you might think that's the right thing to do because it feels it feels good. Fourth house, this is communicating what's private or spilling the tea based on you losing your sense of logic when it comes to your home and family. So, you know what I'm saying, if you got Pisces in the fourth house, aka Mercury transiting in your fourth house, this is communicating what's private or spilling the tea, okay? Like I said, based on you losing your sense of logic when it comes to your home and family and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You might get overly comfortable, you know what I'm saying, in your family and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fifth house, this is entertaining loss of logic. So you might start entertaining La La Land based on you wanting to have more fun or enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? You might start paying too much attention to that. You know. Sixth house, this is finding balance between work and creative ideas. So you might try to find ways to make sense of creative thoughts and feel like it's not enough hours in a day. Okay, so you gotta be careful. You know, you're gonna want to find balance because these houses oppose each other and shit like that. And where your mind gonna be at, it's going to be where you're gonna be thinking and communicating at. Is going to be in your sixth house. You know what I'm saying? So you might try to find ways to make sense of these thoughts. But they're gonna also play out like emotions and shit. But they're gonna be raw. They're gonna be raw. They're gonna be Piscean up. They're gonna be creative as fuck, you know what I'm saying? But based on you having it in the sixth house, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna look like some shit that, damn, I can't all these thoughts, where are these thoughts coming from? These thoughts are cool as fuck. I just can't, I don't even know how to contain them and shit like that. So that's the problem you might have with it going through your sixth house. Seventh house, this is loss of logic in relationships. So you know what I'm saying, you got loss of logic in relationships, at the end of the day, relationships relationship, and also this is the Libra constellation ruled by, not constellation, but this is the Libra house ruled by the Venus, you know what I'm saying, so it kind of does do good here, you know what I'm saying, so all you got to do is worry about overly relating and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, loss of logic in relationships, you know what I'm saying, if you got this in your seventh house, you know what I'm saying, you do what you won't do for love. You try everything, but you won't give up. In my world, only you. This your vibration. You know what I'm saying? This damn near the space he was in to make that song. You know what I'm saying? That's the way he coming. So, loss of logic in relationships. You gotta be careful, you know what I'm saying? Try not to argue with your partner, because your partner, you know what I'm saying, maybe you forgetting shit at the moment based on, you know what I'm saying, Mercury and Pisces. And now, you know what I'm saying, based on that, you know what I'm saying, y'all can cause a big misunderstanding and shit like that, and just keep adding on to that understanding. All right, then you got eighth house. This is the lighter side of secrets, so you might find yourself thinking or communicating how someone feels at the moment or what's going on behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? So if you got Pisces in your eighth house. Ninth house, this is learning from illusions, you know what I'm saying, either positive or negative on that end. So you can be learning from illusions, you know what I'm saying, or you can be learning from illusions and basically accepting an illusion. Now you think that illusion is you, you know what I'm saying? So that's if you got it in the ninth house up. 10th house, this is communicating the status of your dreams, you know what I'm saying, so you can, try not to be negative on that end, you know what I'm saying. For the most part, you actually over-proving like your dream to somebody, just more so if you just gonna do that, just do that for you. Just do that for you, you get what I'm saying? And then shout out to all things Jasleen. Then 11th house, this is thinking of your associations differently. So if you got Pisces in the 11th house, this is thinking of your associations differently. You might start to see little shit that you didn't see before in your associations based on, the 11th house being right next to the 12th house, you know what I'm saying? So your mind gonna be in the 12th house and you're gonna be actually seeing your associations a little differently. You're gonna be peeping game and shit like that. Then you got 12th house. This is communicating the vibes. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have all the sauce, you're going to have all the creativity, have all the communication and shit. You're going to actually be the example of how motherfuckers need to play, you know what I'm saying, this La La Land game that we live in, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to everybody that joined the Esoteric Huddle. You know what I'm saying? This has been a great video. I did Mercury and Pisces and all things good, you know what I'm saying? And shit, yeah. Until next time, get in the game.